What is up, everybody? It is Kyle on the Stacks channel. I'm back after a little extended departure. Just catching up on life stuff. So yeah, doing so. Yeah, I had to put a few extra VC channel videos in my watch later queue and get caught up on those. And doing so, I kind of had an idea to do this video where on at Joe at Racer Records, he is doing the Fast Five record challenge on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, where you give him a number in the comments of his video, and then he picks a record related to that number, and kind of picks five other records that kind of share this common theme or relation. And yeah, watching those back to back, my mind was like, I wonder, regardless of the relation, just the music on those albums, like what would I pick? Would I pick the Monday five records or like the Wednesday five records, or vice versa, or anything like that? Um, so yeah, that's kind of what this video is. I'm going to try to show a lot of five records, and then I'm going to show another lot of five records, and kind of hopefully have you guys pick. If you could only listen to one of those stacks for a month, a year, or whatever have you, which would you pick? So yeah, that was the idea, and then I remembered that wasn't my idea. That's actually some video I had watched back in the day, but I didn't know who it was, and I looked it up, and it's Larry at the Canadian Stud Muffin channel. He does that, and I watched that, and that video just got stuck in my mind. And yeah, I don't want to take credit because I'm totally stealing his idea, but he does a lot better. He does. I mean, he has all sorts of CDs and stuff, and a wider variety of music than what I have. But I want to do it. It seems like fun. So, and kind of try to get some engagement in the comments. And anyways, so yeah, here we go. Again, I'm going to show five records, and those will all be part of stack one, and then I'll show a second set, and those will be stack two. And then if you want to, vote for stack one, put stack one or pile one or whatever you want to call it. Just put somehow indicate what you want, one or two. And if for whatever reason neither of your cup of tea, just you put no thank you or something. But anyway, yeah, I've rambled a little bit, but I'm gonna try. I try to kind of make it apples to apples on what selections I'm picking. I think I went with like one of the records like has a song that takes up the entire side. So that, that's one of the candidates. Is there's an entire song on one side, so you got to flip it to get the other things. But number two, I think, was like a new wave debut album. And then there's a punk record. There's a 12-inch single, and then like a greatest hits. So each stack should have one candidate in each of those categories. And yeah, so here we go. Stack one, and then I'm gonna try to put music of each, like a little snippet from each album, just at the end, because I don't know how well this is gonna go, or if I'm gonna get flagged. I'm just afraid I'm gonna get flagged, so I'm just gonna put it all at the end, so I don't have to cut and chop the video if it gets blocked. But yeah, anyways, number one, this is the Bella Session by Bauhaus. This is, I mean, it's like 1979 was, when the Bela Lugosi's Dead single came out, but then this is like an EP that contains that on one side, but then there's also some other like unreleased tracks and different recordings on the B side. So yeah, number one, Bauhaus. Number two, I guess the new wave debut is going to be a Flock of Seagulls, with a Flock of Seagulls. It's 1982. This album, I grew up with this album. So just Vice City, playing Vice City, having Iran in the trailer, just watching that on TV all the time. And then, just turning on Flash FM and all the other stations. Yeah, Flock of Seagulls, so good. Iran, Space Age Love Song, Messages, Modern Love is Automatic. Every song on here is good. DNA, which I think DNA has like some, like won a Grammy or something for like being an instrumental song, or Canada. Or it was either nominated or won. I don't know, but some recognition there for that. Number three would be the punk album. We'll do 999, The Biggest Prize in Sport. This was 1980. I think it's like the third. I don't know for sure, but I think it's their third album. Yeah, this one has a lot of good songs on it too. The Biggest Prize in Sports title track. There's Trouble, Inside Out, Boiler. I think Boiler is the closing track, which is probably gonna be the sample you hear, because I don't know why I love Boiler so much. But yeah, there we go. The punk record there, 999. The single, we have 60 Sputnik, Love Missile F-111, which it does have a few different versions on here, but this I don't know how. I mean, I guess I'll leave it up to you guys on how you want to compare the singles, because this one just has one song. Spoilers: the other one has a few extra songs, but it's a 12-inch just single record. It's not an album, but yeah, CC Sputnik. And finally, the greatest hits. Changes One Bowie. This is 1976, I believe. Yeah, I mean this isn't 1976. I mean, this isn't an original pressing, I should say. This is some reissue from 1940, 2016. I don't know where 1940 came from, but yeah, I guess I'll just read all the tracks because they're plainly written on here. But yeah, Space Oddity, John I'm Only Dancing, Changes, Ziggy Stardust, Suffragette City, Gene Genie, Diamond Dogs, Rebel Rebel, Young Americans, Fame, Golden Years. So yeah, I mean that you could probably just, I mean, me. I would just pick this whole album. Like if I could only pick like one album versus the stacks, I mean this might be my album. Just pick this and just listen to this forever. But yeah, there you go. That's stack one. So yeah, we got 5 records there.
This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door.
Yeah, stack 2 for one song that takes up an entire side of the record is Autobahn by Kraftwerk, 1974. I don't know if this is their 4th album, or I don't know where it is in their kind of discography chronological order, but yeah, Autobahn. Well, and this song's like 22 minutes. This is a marathon song. I want to say it's like 22 minutes. But yeah, it's pretty good still. So then, yeah, so we got like the one song that takes up an entire side. Then we go in the new wave debut. We will do Duran Duran, 1981. Yeah, 1 year before Flock of Seagulls. This one is, I mean, this is a solid album. Girls on Film, yeah, Planet Earth, Careless Memories. I'm trying to think of the tracks, because this is, if you watched one of my videos, I show you like the one I have. It doesn't have any track listings, so I always have to remember what songs are on what side, and it's kind of, I don't care because they put it on. And it's just great, and no matter what side I pick. But yeah, that's new wave debut for stack B or stack 2 or whatever I told you it was called. Number 3, punk record. This time is Dickies, Snoopers Over Disneyland. This is 1983. Has Wagon Train. Has a cover of Led Zeppelin's Communication Breakdown. I think it's like probably less than half. It's a super fast version of Communication Breakdown. I really like it. And then Wagon Train's good. She's a Hunchback. I don't know how many tracks are on this record. There's not many. But it looks like there's 8 of them. But there's a reissue of this album that includes like 3 extra tracks. I don't know how it sounds, but yeah, those 3 extra tracks are actually like awesome. There's Better at Barney. Better at Barney is like one of my favorite Dickie songs. And yeah, anyway, so punk record. Number 4, the 12-inch single is gonna be Culture Club, Miss Me Blind, and I forgot what the actual combo thing was. It's Miss Me Blind and It's a Miracle. It's kind of like a mega mix where they're kind of merged together. But the reason I pit this one against Sig Sputnik is because there's that weird fact that I enjoy, that Boy George and Martin Degville, starting out, I guess they like lived together, like in their apartment, and yeah, and then they kind of hit it big, and went on, had pretty successful careers. But yeah, so that's a 12-inch battle there. And then the final, the greatest hits. Yeah, so going against Changes 1 Bowie might be hard, but Changes 2 Bowie, I think would be the only thing that you could equally compare to it. And yeah, so this one, this has Aladdin Sane, Oh You Pretty Thing, Starman, 1984, Ashes to Ashes, Sound and Vision, Fashion, Wild as the Wind, John I'm Only Dancing Again, which is a different song than John I'm Only Dancing, and then DJ. So yeah, this was 1981. Uh, after Scary Monsters came out. So yeah, there you go. That's the end of Stack Two. So
Fahren, fahren, fahren auf der Autobahn. Girls on film, girls on film. She's a nice girl and I like her style, but she's a hunchback. I'm not a pretty guy, got a wooden eye, but she's a hunchback. It's a miracle, it's a miracle, and dreams are made of.
Ashes to ash and funk to funk it. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out in heaven's high, hitting that all time low.
this is the last record there. So we got 5 records for Stack One, 5 records for Stack Two. Just let me know which one you prefer, just by placing something in the comments there, and or you can say none of the above, no thank you. Just if you want to pass entirely, just let me know that too. I don't mind. I'd be curious as to what you would do differently. Maybe if you want to flip flop some things from one stack to the other, or just omit things entirely. Yeah, I'm cool. It's cool with me. But I just just curious what you guys think. So until next time, I will talk to you later. All right, bye.